Alright, we are live. Hello everyone, hope you're having a good time. We are getting ready for our SPC League draft match. We are taking on the Liverpool FC, coached by NikoRyan. I don't know if I've played them before. It's very possible I have, but they get a lot of praise from Godbear, who's a close friend. And so, a little nervous on this one. They've got an interesting team. Taking a look at the squad, they've got Miauskarada, Mianchao, Garchomp, Volcarona, Pachirisu, Quillfish, Basculegion, the female version, Corviknight, Glaceon, Dunsparce, and Hatterene. So right off the bat, some of the things that stand out here are they have some mons that either already have contact punishers in Volcarona and Garchomp, or they have mons that potentially want to spam Rocky Helmet. I mean, just taking a look at it, Quillfish here being a Rocky Helmet user, coming on Palafin, get an Intimidate drop, seems like a very possible play. So something to be on the lookout for. Miauskarada, their fast mon, Protean, it's going to have some fun shenanigans, especially with Flower Chick. A bit of a speed drop from Miauskarada into Mianchao and Garchomp. Volcarona's there as well. Right off the bat, some of the things that I am anticipating, I don't know if Volcarona comes. Taking a look at our drafted team, I don't think Volcarona really wants to mess with the team for the most part. Politoed, Rain boosted, Surf can delete it even after Quiver Dance potentially. Palafin with the priority move and Jet Punch just to finish off. A lot of things that just make it a not ideal potential matchup, so I kind of don't anticipate Volcarona to come. Their Terra Captains are Glaceon and Hatterene. Just taking a look at the team, I feel like Glaceon has some potential here just because of its natural bulk, so it'll be interesting to see. Taking a look at the team we are bringing, we are going physical Kyurem this week. Loaded dice with a Dragon Dance set, hoping to catch it off guard. It can potentially start to delete things if we can get rid of the Corviknight. That's going to be their biggest wall for us, so if we can get that chip down to say about 50%. Get a Dragon Dance off and just start cleaning things up. Going Scarf Palafin just because I feel like late game speed this can be huge. And just start spamming some flip turns and see how they go about countering it. Hisuian Zoroark feels interesting here. Miauskarada is the only thing that naturally outspeeds. Everything else is going to have to be scarfed or else. So if we can find out what their speed play is, we can potentially go around that, and Bitter Malice kind of becomes free for the most part. So the one caveat is that they have Miauskarada, who can Flower Trick and just crit to ignore any of the attack drops, and they do have Dunsparce, which would potentially be immune, but we also have Trick to potentially punish and trap. Florges is also pretty good. Corviknight, once again, is the best answer for it, so I'm going to see if I can't overwhelm Corviknight and trying to make it be the answer for too many things, so that way it eventually just can't necessarily handle. Kilowattrel, I think, will be interesting. And then we have Scizor. This is an interesting set that was pitched, and the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. Swords Dance with Adrenaline Orb, because if their physical wall option is going to be the Intimidate Quillfish, we can potentially punish that. Get the Adrenaline Orb that gives us the speed boost. We would then outspeed everything but Miauskarada, but we can then just bullet punch it. Get some Swords Dances off, get to, +1, +2, +3 attack, and just start dropping things. We're going Terra Electric, which is scary with the Garchomp, but if we get it chipped down enough, Bullet Punch will just kill it. But it looks like we're just waiting on my opponent to be ready. Hey Dove, I hope you are doing well. I appreciate you stopping in. It'll likely be a quick match. I am nervous, but we'll have some fun with this. And our opponent's searching. So we are going to start. Alright, so let's see what they bring. Alright, right off the bat, Yes to the Meowscarada, no to the Mienshao. Yes to the Garchomp, no to the Volcarona. Kind of anticipated that. Thought Volcarona was not likely to show up. They bought the Pachirisu, which is interesting. Likely Voltazorb, which I don't mind. They did bring the Corviknight, but no Glaceon and no Dunsparce. So not hating this potential start, we're just gonna lead the Palafin and click flip turn. If they give them information or we give them any info on the lead, then so be it, but that is the game plan. But one thing I do see taking a look at this is Pachirisu is really the only answer that they potentially have right now for the Kilowattrel, and we kind of win that interaction. They do have Super Fang and they do have Encore, but we outspeed and we can start, you know, being annoying. We'll see what they end up doing. Alright, Nico, good luck. Let's have some fun. Alright, so they lead the Meowscarada. Oh. I mean, if this thing is Scarf Flower Trick, I just die. No question. If this is Scarfed, then power to him. I'm going to take the read. I don't mind if I give him that information that we're Scarfed. I want to flip turn. We're not even doing 20%. I don't think it's worth clicking flip turn here. I'm just going to go for the Kilowattrel. I don't want to risk this thing being Scarfed and getting Palafin. That feels too powerful, and I want to keep it hidden that we're Scarfed. I'm anticipating either U-turn or knockoff here. They went with the U-turn, that's fine. But now they're likely not thinking that we're Scarfed, so maybe we can catch them off guard later, and our Palafin is in hero form, so big attack boost definitely play out. But now it's the question of what are they going to go into here? Because Pachirisu can potentially, you know, do some things to this, but we kind of just win the interaction assuming we can land our hits. Alright, so they go into it. Oh wait, let me get the calc. We're at 201, so we took 29%. Oh, that Meowscarada is banded. Based off that damage. Unless I missed something. But that's good to know. Alright, I think we just click Hurricane here. See what they want to do with this. I'm anticipating a Super Fang, and we miss the first Hurricane. That's fine. That's fine. And they missed the Super Fang. Oh, you gotta love Mons. Not doing much. I'm wondering if this might be an Assault Vest. Alright, they go U-turn. I feel like that might be Assault Vest. Hey Goldoa, have I considered not losing? No, I tend to be very anti those strats. So I would appreciate if you did not try and bring such heresy into my chat. How dare you? Yeah, I think it's AV. Which means they don't have Encore, which is good. was wondering if they'd go to the Garchomp here. Oh, depending on its set, this could be scary. Honestly, I'm just gonna click the Hurricane here. We need to see if we can get a hit. And we get another Confusion. That's big. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. They go for the Swords Dance. Oh, that's big. Have you tried to not win instead? Have you tried not trying? I never try. So I went for Swords Dance on the Garchomp. Yeah, I think we just click Hurricane again. They hard swap out. Alright. Kilowattrel getting in big damage early. We're getting some chip damage off on this, and they get another Confusion. I am sorry. These rolls have been not friendly, Nico. I'm sorry that you are getting these. I'm just going to click Roost here. Absolute ridiculousness. Alright, what do they go with? And it hurts itself in its Confusion. I am sorry. This is undoubtedly brutal. Alright. Yeah, Nico's RNG, I am sorry. Like, there's not a whole lot more you can do here. Alright, we're going to click U-turn. I feel like they are, once again, just going to go with Super Fang. Forfeit or I'm a bully. Well, unfortunately, we all know that I'm a bully. It's just who I am. Gonna go into the Florges here. Eat the Super Fang, unless they hit themselves again. They get the Super Fang, it lands this time. So now the question is what do they want to switch in on this? And I'm going to click Chilling Water because I kind of anticipate a U-turn or a swap. They'll go U-turn, that's fine. Go into the Corviknight, go into the Corviknight, go into the Corviknight. Yamada. Are they going to the Quillfish? I should have clicked Psychic. But that's okay. This is not an Intimidate. Quillfish. Well, that's boo. How am I supposed to take advantage of the sets if you're not going to give me the obvious sets? That's just rude beyond belief. Alright, we're going to go back into Kilowattrel. It's putting in some big work so far. They go Swords Dance on the Quillfish. How much setup do they have? Okay. I feel like the obvious bait here is that I need to click Thunderbolt, but we're going to go Hurricane. They get the miss and they stayed in. Oh, that's not good. They go Liquidation. They get the crit. Oh, I should have gone for the Thunderbolt. that's spooky. So they're at +1 attack. Oh, that crit mattered. I live without the crit. That's what happens. I had some luck going my way earlier, so I can't complain. Yeah, no, I'm not complaining by any means. They were in a rough spot with that. Okay, so Bitter Malice actually has a chance to kill here depending on their investment. They have to be heavily invested, which, if they went max attack, they could be max HP, at which point I think we still kill no matter what. Yep. All right. So 1 mon down, and very importantly, one of their Palafinancers down. All right, so they go into the Meowscarada. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried. Honestly, I think we just go into the Scizor. We can't get our speed boost. So that's unfortunate, but at the same time, I don't know how much we're actually going to end up needing it. So, potentially still okay. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. New DLC. Scizor gets Bitter Malice, and it does a ton of damage. Alright, so I see the knock. Does big damage. Alright, so oops. Scizor took 52, so we absolutely live. Another hit, and I think that does confirm my suspicion that this is potential. Oh no, maybe not. So that only did 52%. Alright, we're just going to go Sword Stance here. They hard swap out, so this works out. They go into the Corviknight. Okay, if I can kill this thing here, this was going to be huge. Terra Electric for this very reason. And there's no way it outspeeds us. There's no way. The amount of speed investment they would have had to have put into this. I've got 244 EVs into Scizor's speed. So, we are at +2, and we are Terra Electric. Corviknight just dies here. The only thing that doesn't is Garchomp, which Garchomp then just dies to a Bullet Punch. So this is a rough spot for them. Scizor might just be able to clean up here, depending on what Hatterene's Terra is. They hard swap out. Oh, interesting. Oh, they go into the Garchomp. Interesting. Well, good news is Bullet Punch just kills. So I don't know if they were just trying to get a read there or what, but that was absolutely huge for them. But Bullet Punch will take some Rough Skin Chip. That is fine. Honestly, Scissor might, because they've got a Hatterene, which it's going to depend on its Terra, Corviknight, which dies to the Terra Blast, Pachirisu, which I think just dies to the Quick Attack, Garchomp, which dies to a Bullet Punch, and Meowscarada. Meowscarada die. It's a roll on the Bullet Punch, so it'll be interesting. Bullet Punch, I'll be shocked if this lives. It does not. Garchomp goes down. So Scizor, looking strong. So I think the only thing that they can do is either go into Pachirisu or potentially Hatterene here. Hatterene, if they go into, we need to see what the Terra's going to be, because that's gonna decide a lot. But Scizor looking really good, putting a big hole in the team right now. We love to see it. There's the Hatterene. So if they don't Terra it, Bullet Punch just kills. But we outspeed here, and I feel pretty confident that they're going to Terra. If they Terra Water, then this is huge. If they don't, then it's really going to depend on what their Terra is. They hard swap out. Oh, very bold. Get the Volt Absorb. I don't know if that's going to be enough to take it out of Quick Attack range. Unless they're going to try and get me into an Encore lock here, I'm not sure. A very big switch on their part. Oh, just lives. Goes for the Super Fang. Not going to be enough at this point, unless... Are they going for the Super Fang because they want Rocky Helmet from the Corviknight? I would live one of those. Is it... We're going to go Bullet Punch just to be safe. I'm going to make them show me. Okay, they don't. Almost overthought myself into a bad spot. But I play it safe, and we're good. Scizor putting in big work. They're down to 3 Mons. And now if they go Corviknight or Hatterene, I'm just clicking Terra Blast no matter what. And this is Terra Grass, good for them, but then you are just going to die to Kyurem. So Terra Blast, and let's see what you do. Yeah, Meowscarada is the only Mon that we're clicking a priority move against on this thing. They do not Terra, that's fine. This is going to get big damage off. Draining Kiss, not going to recover much. But Scizor put a huge hole to start. Put them in a huge hole to start. We will take that. And then there are leftovers. We're just going to go Palafin, and we're just going to click Flip Turn. Palafin, Hero, Hatterene. you Terra Water. I don't care much here. Flip turn should still have a chance to kill unless you are majorly invested. So we're just going to click flip here. A hard swap out. Go into the Corviknight. Do we see Rocky Helmet? Oh, that's bulky. No Rocky Helmet. Bold. I think you're max across the board. And of course, we're just going to reveal ourselves. We're not going to get sneaky. Who needs to get sneaky here? So they know I'm specs. So the question is what are they going to go into here? And honestly, we're going to outspeed, get potentially priority. How much are we doing? Bitter Malice not doing enough. I'm going to click Trick here. If they stay in with Corviknight, then this will be huge for us. They stay in. Let's go. Choice Specs Corviknight. Light Clay. This is screens. Well, you've got Reflect up, but that's all you're going to get up. And now, because I'm pretty sure Meowscarada swaps in here, we're just going to click U-turn. So Dove, for the question of Wise Zoroark, the way it works is it will mirror the last Pokemon in the party, and the last Pokemon in the party changes depending on, as you're switching in and out. Zoroark was technically the last mon in the party, so there was no target for it to copy in this case, so it just came out as itself. And they're going to stay in and just continue to click Reflect. That's fine. Unless... So... So we're going to go Kyurem here. And we are just going to click Dragon Dance. And we're going to set up until they swap out. I was going to call you out in case Nico watches replay, but yeah, you did say that was a possibility. Honestly, I knew it was a possibility, but I didn't think that that's what they were going to do in this spot. So I expected maybe potentially a U-turn or something, because I just wanted to get this thing choice locked. And until they swap out, we're just going to click Dragon Dance. They finally swap out. And they go into Hatterene. Okay, if I assume you're at 40% health, Reflect is up. If you are... Terra Water. If you're Terra Water, Skill Shot will kill. But if you're not, there is a chance Icicle Spear. I think we got to go for it. Alright, now they Terra. Let's figure out what they are. If it's Terra Water, then this is going to be interesting, and it might come down to if we get 4 or 5 hits. They are the water. Should have gone for the Scale Shot. Oh, I don't like that damage. Oh, was the last one a crit? Yep. Oh, that is unfortunate. I am sorry, Nico. That is really rough. I don't know if getting a 5th hit would have changed it, but man, that just makes it really brutal. Classic Nico RNG. I feel so bad. Leave your max bold. Are screens still up? I might have missed that. I don't think they are. So we just go Icicle Spear. I think if we get 5, we might kill. We landed all 5. Just piling on. I am sorry, Nico. Not how I wanted this one to come down for the win. Yeah, no, I have not seen or heard anything that makes me think anything less than Nico being an amazing coach. It's just, every time I've seen it feels like they're on the wrong side of the RNG. Meowscarada outspeeds? And of course, he can't even get all 3 hits. Was this Scarf the whole time? And I thought it was Banded for some reason. Yeah, it outspeeds. If it's Scarfed. Why did I think it was Banded? He can't even land all 3. He got 3 out of the 2 hits. I am so sorry. Like, I don't think that really changes a ton there, but that's just absolutely brutal. Let me see. Yeah, even if all 3 land, it doesn't kill, but the salt and the wound on that is absolutely horrible. I am so sorry. Well, we go to 2-2 on the year. I don't feel good about how it ended that way. I feel really good about getting the read on the Corviknight, like getting Trick and putting the specs on it. Really, in my opinion, just negated it in a lot of ways for the end game. But they absolutely were still in a position to do some crazy things. Like, that was just brutal. So I am so sorry. Like, obviously, I don't think those mattered. But it was just more salt in the wound, which I feel so bad for Nico about. They had a really good team component. It was just getting the specs on the Corviknight, removed one of the biggest walls, and then getting to +2 just really gave me that chance. Because I really debated either clicking Iron Head or clicking clicking Scale Shot. But, you know, I was ahead, so I wanted to force him to have it, and the crit just really did it in. We still had a chance to kill the Hatterene if we get the 5th hit, but that's just absolutely brutal. I think we still have a chance. But I feel bad. Nico, you played that. The game absolutely kneecapped you 100%. All those Hurricanes landing with the confusions. You made a really good read on the Quillfish. Liquidation crit did hurt, but at the same time, I think if you have Aqua Jet, you just kill me next turn anyway. So I can't really say anything on that. Hisui and Zoro Arc just coming in sneakily just really helped. But that's going to do it for us here. Thank you all for watching. But yeah, we're going to improve to 2-2 on the year. So we're starting to get the hang of this team, and we'll continue on. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.